Hello everyone, welcome to another video of Firepower Threat Defense series. So in this video we are going to configure our another FTD firewall which will be a transparent mode firewall, and this will also be FMC managed. So in last video we added this FTD routed mode firewall to the FMC. In this video we first configure the FTD transparent mode and then we will add it to the FMC. So let's start this box. Okay, so notification says the box has been started. I'll click on it and launch the Ultra VNC to get its console. Okay, so here we are on its console. Now I'm gonna pause the video while we reach to the stage of the initial login, and then we will resume from there and see how to configure this firewall in transparent mode and how to add it to the FMC. Okay guys, so now we are on initial login screen of the FTD, which we are gonna configure as transparent mode. Let's log into it. Admin, admin123. So we are in. So we will be doing the same steps as we did for the routing mode, but just the things are gonna be a bit different. When it asks us to choose a firewall mode, we are gonna choose the transparent mode. I just put the password and probably it's still doing something. I'll pause the video while it's doing its stuff in the back end and we'll resume. Okay, it has come up. I just hit enter to display the EULA and then again enter to agree to EULA. System initialization is in progress. Please stand by. So we need to wait at this stage until we see the next step. I'll pause the video for that. Okay, so now we have come to change the password step. So let me put the new password. Okay, I have added the new password. Hopefully there was no typo with the enter new password and confirm new password. Okay, password successfully changed for the admin user. Now do you want to configure IPv4? So this configuration is just for the management interface, not for the data interfaces. So do you want to configure IPv4? Yes. You want to configure IPv6? No. And I want manual. What should be the IP address? 192.168.253.210. Enter. Mask is fine. Now gateway 192.168.253.2, and then fully qualified domain name for the system. We named it as the routed mode one as FTD1. Let's name it as FTD2. And then do you want to use umbrella DNS or a different one? I'll go with the umbrella ones. And such domains none. So it says if your networking information has changed, you will need to reconnect. Uh, I'm on console as explained in the previous videos as well. So I'm gonna stay connected. Now we will wait while it shows for the further settings. I'll pause the video while it moves to the next setting and then resume. Okay, it has been there. So do you want to manage the device locally? Yes or no? I don't want to manage this device locally. It will be added to FMC. So just hit no here. And then, yeah, next stage. I'm gonna let it stay here because in previous two instances when I said let's pause the video, Before I could hit the pause, it just moved to the next stage. Looks like it's wise to pause this time. Okay, so the next setting is configure firewall mode. Do you want routed mode or transparent mode? So this one we are going to configure in transparent mode. Okay, now it's configuring the transparent mode. I'll pause the video while it finishes its stuff. Okay, so it has finished it itself, and now we are on the FTD CLI. Now let's put the command to configure the manager here. Configure manager, sorry, add 192.168.253.45 configure and then the registration key FTD1234. We can use the same key as the old one and just hit enter. I'll pause the video while it processes this command. Also, I'll power up this FMC so we can add this unit onto that. Hello everyone. So the manager has been added and the FMC is now up. So let's log into FMC and add this transparent mode FTD to this FMC. The process is exactly same what we did for the routed mode FTD, but it's just, it's running in a different mode. So you see FTD1, it's right now offline because I have not powered it on, but let's add a new device. I wanted to change the name. Okay, I'm just gonna do it this way. Okay. FTD host is 192.168.253.210 and display name, let's keep it FTD-2 registration key FTD1234. You need not to use the same key, okay? Add it into the India group and then access control policy. Let's create a new access control policy. India hyphen policy hyphen transparent. India hyphen policy hyphen transparent. That's it. I'm not so no none based policy, and then I'm gonna say block all traffic if nothing has been there. Okay, nothing matches the all other rules present in the policy. Hmm. Okay, policy is created. Let's select a performance tier. Similarly, we selected malware, threat, URL. We need everything, and just hit the register button. SRU installation is in progress. Please retry registration after installation is complete. So we need to wait for that SRU installation to finish. I'll pause the video while it finishes and then we'll try again. So just wanted to show you what is SRU. So SRU is a snort rule update. So this is already being installed. Looks like previously it couldn't install and now this is running to install. Now let's wait for it to finish and then try registering our FTD. Okay, so you can see SRU install is now complete. Now we can go and add our FTD in there. Quickly select add, then device, put the host 192.168.253.210. Give it a name, FTD-2, and then the registration key is FTD1234. Group India policy transparent. It got created last time. Tier V10 malware. Yeah, just give me everything. And then transfer packets. Yeah, just click on register after that. Now, FMC is trying to connect to the FTD, which is this one here, which is running in transparent mode. and is managed by this FMC. And let's see. Yeah, it looks to be going good here. Let's see what else is running. Health is this is regarding FTD1 because the FTD1 is already powered off. So nothing like that to be worried about. Under task, establish secure connection, which is a good news. Started device discovery. Let's see what's going on other than that. I wanted to change the name of this policy. I want to keep the name India policy routed. So I'll go to policies, go to access control, and this is the India policy for the FTD firewalls. Edit it. I want to change its name, hyphen routed. Perfect. The name has been changed. I just wanted to keep this name so that we can differentiate, what policies are for routed devices and what policies are for transparent devices. See, this one has the transparent policy. Okay, something started registration device. Okay, somehow the device discovery failed. Okay, communication failure if the problem persists after retrying later. Let me have a quick look and retry to add the device as we did and see what really how it really goes. Okay, so when I did it, the registration failed, so I just ran a command show managers on the FTD to see if my manager, which I configured, is showing or not. That is the FMC. It was not showing, so I reconfigured it, and now it is showing. I'll try to add it now, and I'll use the same way as we did before. So I'll pause the video while I do that and come back. So you can see I have again started the registration. I used the same method as we did previously, put the IP address, name, registration key, select the tier and select the licenses and just have it go. Let's see how does it go this time. Show managers is showing in here. So I believe all should go well. I'll still wait and see. So, okay, SF tunnel has been established this time, which is good news. In order to check the SF tunnel status here, on the FTD, the command is SF tunnel hyphen status. If you hit the enter, you should see the uh, SF tunnel stuff. See, connected to our FMC, and yep, things look good. Heartbeat send time, everything looks good. I'll just close this FTD console and we'll focus on FMC. uh, I will pause the video while it finishes up, etc., discovery, etc., and then resume it once it shows here successful addition. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna wait. So that's why I'm gonna do a pause. So our FTD is popping up here successfully. Let me just zoom in a bit for you guys to see. So this has been added, and you can see written here transparent, which means it's a transparent mode firewall. If we add it here and go to the device tab, then also it will show you the information, similar information as we saw in the routed mode, name of the FTD, and then mode, what's the mode of the FTD, and what are the licenses present, and the policies, and other information regarding the management IP address, model, and then other advanced settings. And then you have interfaces, etc., also present in here. So that's how you configure a FTD in transparent mode, and also that's how you add it to the FMC. It's a similar process to add it to the FMC, but it's just it was a transparent mode, so a few things are gonna differ later on when we configure the interfaces, and the policy is gonna stay same way, but just the interfaces are gonna differ. So that's it for this video, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Till then, have a good day.